have same-sex attraction, like you said, that you're fighting, but you can't classify yourself as a gay Muslim. Now, what happened when I represented Allah like Muhammad did? What happened in the comments? What did Muslims do like the same Arabs that fought Muhammad? They came and fought me. You know why? You know why? You know why? Because you know why? Because sometimes in this thing we start worshipping our Muslim brother, or we start worshipping the prophets, or we start worshipping other things. We're not worshipping Allah. But every single one of them.
So why are you not Muslim?
Every single one of them is
because you talk one second.
One minute. Let me say one thing and then I'll let you speak. Yeah. Every single person in those comments, has got every single Muslim in those comments that fought against me, is going to be in a hotter place of hellfire than even the kafir. Because as you know, the hypocrite is worse than the kafir in the religion of Islam. And anyone who speaks against a man that's dealing with the righteousness of Allah, them man there are going to get hellfire.
You know what is, so you spoke here. It's not that, it's the way that people are coming to him, They're coming to him and saying, oh, you're like this and that. You read his works, he speak to him on the side. He will make clarification, He's not practicing his desires. You get bad desires. Maybe you want to steal, maybe you want to curse this person or swear or take drugs. And you may not act on it. Am I going to judge you on that? No. These guys that came to him last week, one second, they judged him and the mannerisms was despicable. And you and I know that there's no need for this. Look at the language you use. You're a nice guy, you smile, you talk, you speak with everyone with a smile. These guys didn't do that. They had an intention to make him feel small and try to persecute him for one sin that he does when three fingers point, whilst they were pointing, three fingers pointed back to them. Yes. They sin just as everyone sins. We all sin differently, and this is the difference. Paul is a nice, lovely guy. Paul is a lovely guy. But people
everyone thinks Sarah's like Shaitan, Let me tell you how Shaitan's going to come to Islam. Shaitan's not going to come to Islam saying Muslim this, Muslim that. Because then Muslims are going to get their back up against the wall. You know how Shaitan's going to come into Islam? He's going to come like a nice little white guy calling himself a gay Muslim. That's how Shaitan's going to infiltrate Islam. So what I'm saying is, I'm telling you,
but you're being mean.
I'm not being mean, fam. I'm representing Allah. Allah said it's an abomination.
I don't think you understand what homosexuality is, fam. Yeah, in Islam, homosexuality, it's not just someone has desires. That's it's not. We don't class people by intentions.
It's the act in itself.
It's
even academic stuff.
And if we want to go there, there's research that says weed makes you gay. So if you want to go there,
that's foolishness. Rasta is butt out gay more than you, man. And Rasta butt more weed than you, man. You can't tell me that. Because you've got enough man in Egypt that don't smoke weed that are bagging their own bread juice.
I don't do.
You understand? And you don't find that in the You don't find that when we smoke weed. You don't find that. Even if you go to Gambia.
But you're misrepresenting yourself.
No, I'm not. Because even in Gambia, look at Gambia. You've got gay Muslims in Gambia. You ain't got no gay Muslims in Gambia.
Why are you not Muslim? If you represent Allah and everything,
they following Allah.
So why are you not? Why are you not? Why are you not?
Basically, what did the Muslims say? They said that the Jews and the Christians. The Muslims said.
Once again, Allah says in the Quran, that He had sent down the Quran.
Rastafari. Listen, the Muslims said that the Christians and the Jews forgot the original law, which is why the Muslims are Muslims. And we are now saying, especially from that video where you have many Muslims going against the law of Allah in order to defend their Muslim brother, which means they're worshipping their Muslim brother more than Allah. You have many Muslims doing this, and for us as Rastas, as me as a Rasta, I couldn't stand with one Rasta man that's not following the order. This is the difference between Rasta and Islam. You accept your brothers with your faults and it's good, but we burn a fire on our brothers when they got faults like that.
Do you agree there's a language that you can use for people, that if they've done something bad, do you reckon you can advise them nicely? This is what Islam says. It says it's a deen, a religion of advice. If your brother is doing something wrong, and I'm sure you respect, with all due respect, you've done something wrong in your life, I'm not going to shout and curse and swear at you. If I love you as a brother, what am I going to do? If you love me as a brother and I have something in my heart, malice, jealousy, envy, what are you going to do? Are you going to judge me and say da da da, or are you going to advise me and remind me? And this is what Allah says in the Quran, that we have sent down to you, the Prophet Muhammad, as a rahmah, something which is merciful. But the question was,
let me say one thing. Because you're making
so much.
Let me say one thing, Because
do you understand?
The context that we originally debated Paul in is Paul identified himself as a gay Muslim. This was the operational debate. We was not saying that because Paul has feelings towards men is an issue.
Yeah.
We were saying the mixing Islam, which is meant to be a pure righteous religion from God, and mixing that with homosexuality, which is completely
misrepresenting.
No, what's it?
He's never said that homosexuality was okay. He never said that.
He's never clear about it. Why are you going to identify yourself as that?
No, you can be, because people
Why are you going to identify yourself as that?
Have you heard of Maktoum? No, ask him about the Maktoum. Ask him what Imam Nawawi said about the categorization. You go with the basic, you don't understand.
Confusion with Bun Babylon, Rastafari, Bun Babylon.
Let's talk about
you're not in no confusion.
This is not going to get any benefit.
It's an abomination.
There's categorization because he's talking about Islam.
I say Rastafari.
Rasta says this, Islam says Africa, oh yeah, blah, 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 blah.
Let's take it down on it. Look, let's be honest, yeah?
Listen, Africa's rubbish, yeah?
No, I'm talking about your mentality. Shit, bro.
You look.
No, because he's cussing Paul, bro. I ain't taking that.
I don't want to be.
I don't care what you're on, family. If you want to get in the ring, come in the ring, and I'll sort you out.
Let's talk then.
Let's deal with it.
Let's talk about homosexuality.
Because man's deal with Allah.
Let's talk about
homosexuality.
Don't talk about Allah. Don't talk about Allah. You don't know. Either you're Muslim or you're not. There's no halfway.
I don't deal with the West. I don't deal with none of the influences that this society has on us. Yeah, I deal with the Most High alone. And no wicked man.
Shouting doesn't make your point right.
No hypocrite.
Shouting doesn't make your point right.
No hypocrite can stop I and I for following the original law and allow
Be a Muslim. That's what I'm saying.
Be a Muslim.
I'm not taking no Pharisees and scribes. I'm gonna chase. If I become a Muslim tomorrow, I end up chasing man like Saracen, younger Adnan and Dadnan. I'll chase them out.
Okay, look, speak to me. Okay, sorry, because I don't want the conversation.
Ask him about the Ask him about Maktoum. Ask him about the categorization. Go to the topic of homosexuality. Because I think that
I want to know
this is important because we need to get Muslims out.
This word right now is like a shout word.
Fair enough.
Let's bring it down a notch, yeah?
And this ain't no attack against Muslims because Gambia's not having it. If you go Gambia, no one's going to debate me on this. No one's going to come and say, oh, Paul's right. People are going to say, let's follow the law of Allah, and they say that's an abomination.
Can you clarify Paul's position then, please?
No, black Muslims.
Paul has never said homosexuality is alright.
I'm saying when those Muslims came to him last week, yeah, as much as you might have felt like their thing was intense, the truth is an offence and not a sin. Yeah? These lot are young people who haven't mastered the art of debate. They're young Muslims. But you see, Allah put a truth in their heart, and they know that truth. So when they heard gay Muslims, it shocked them, and they were just trying to find out
how educated were they. You're dealing with the educated Muslims here, bro.
It was very nice to Paul in comparison to how many Muslims debate other people. In comparison to how you dealt with my brother Sarah on this gay issue, and he ain't even got no real gay perversions.
Bro, he kissed men. He kissed men. I've kissed many men, but that's his own words. Isn't that what he said? He said that, bro.
But so is Paul. So is Paul.
How do you know? Has he gone on record? Sarah said, I kissed many men for 50,000 pounds.
Paul said he's gay. So obviously, he's kissed a man before. Obviously, Paul used to sleep with men at one point.
How do you know?
Before Allah came into his life, that's what he said. He said he was gay before Allah came into his life.
You're slandering Paul. Paul has never justified.
I'm not slandering no one.
He's never justified.
All I'm saying was right or wrong.
Bring your racism,
man. I'm dealing with the deen, fam. I'm dealing with the deen, fam. I'm not dealing with what you're dealing with. I don't worship no white man named Paul. I worship Rastafari.
Who worships Paul? We defend Paul as a human, bro.
Well, I defend Allah's law.
You don't defend
Allah's law.
Listen. These kind of conversations are not going to get anywhere. These kind of conversations, they get nowhere. When you shout, hey Ras, when you shout at man, he's not going to listen to you. When you shout at him, he's not going to listen.
My man already said Africans will never unite. I'm on to Saracen. I'm on to him.
We'll have that debate after.
I'm on to Saracen. I'm on to him. But he said Africans will never unite. So all you black Muslims out there, all you black Muslims,
let me be your fantasy.
But are you listening? There were some black Muslim sisters on the debate that I had with Adnan on the Dawa channel, and some black Muslim sisters stood up for us. You understand? So not everyone's like him that thinks it's a fantasy. There's black Muslims out there that know exactly what they're saying, and you can't say they're not a Muslim.
So going back to the question, why are you not Muslim?
Why am I not a Muslim? Because of the hypocrisy that I'm seeing right now.
If he's bad, it stops you from being Muslim.
Listen, yeah, one of the reasons why men one of the reasons why men and women don't pray together. One of the reasons why men and women don't pray together in the mosque is because you might get sexual perversions towards women. Yeah? Am I lying, my Muslims? That's why men and women don't pray together.
How's that stopping you?
Listen to what I'm saying. Yeah? Because I don't sit in the house of the unrighteous. This is what our book tells us, fam. So I've got to follow the law of the Most High. That's what I'm trying to show you. And if men and women don't mix together when they're praying in the mosque because of sexual perversions, how can I then bend down in front of a next man who's gay behind me and I don't even know he's gay? This is what I'm saying. This is
That's a strange argument.
No, it's not. It's not. They should pray somewhere else. Think about it, they're going to get sexual perversions, are they not? So why are they going to...
If you drop something now and you're not going to pick it up because next man behind you, he could be gay.
You know about that one? The guy let know about that one. Yeah? The guy let me some class. The Empress let some class.
No, forget everyone else.
Come on, man.
Forget all other names. We're not talking about this and that.
I've got no problem with Paul, you know.
But it's the way. But don't you think you could have dealt with it nicer between you and I? Forget one second. Look at me.
We're not mincing the words of the Most High.
Look at me.
When Muhammad spoke to them, they didn't like it. When Muhammad spoke to them and told them the truth of Allah, peace be upon him, they didn't like it. But they still had to hear it. So what I'm saying is, if all of the Muslims on the subscribing, all of you Muslims, yeah, if all of you Jews fight me for representing the Most High, what do I say to you? Shalom. And if all of you Christians fight me for dealing with the Most High, what do I say to you? Hallelujah. And if all of you Muslims fight me for following the Most High, what do I say to you? Alhamdulillah. Allahu Akbar. Yeah, don't ramp with me, fam. Don't ramp with me. Don't ramp with me. Don't ramp with me.
No, but what I'm saying is
fire in my belly, fam. You don't have that fire in your belly. This is that melanin. This is that melanin. This is that melanin powering up to the sun, bro.
Ask Gabs about my
Come on, bro. Gabs didn't see no fire.
You want to talk about homosexuality? Right, tell me about the Maktoum.
I don't even talk about homosexuality.
Tell us about the Maktoum at the time of the Prophet ﷺ. How come in our books they can lead the prayer? Come on, let's talk about it.
I don't know about
Tell me about what exactly. That's the point, brother.
Tell me.
I'm saying there's certain people that are born with certain attributes. It's in the Quran. There are people who do not desire women. Now, in the Maktoum were people who had feminine kind of features. Now, the Prophet ﷺ, rather than kill them or throw them off buildings, as you might see nowadays, he gave them their own community. What you do in private is your business, yeah? So you can't now say...
Can I ask you something? Are you not debating for the truth or are you debating our egos?
I'm not debating.
Who are you talking to?
The Most High.
Are you talking to him?
I'm telling him about...
Everyone knows, everyone can see respect. You're a lovely person. You're a lovely person. Everyone can see you're not debating the topic. Every single one of you can see that there's a clash of ego.
No, it's not ego.
No,
the Most High.
It's about disrespecting Paul as a human. I found that despicable.
Man is a Rastafari man, you get me? Man's an African. I'm an African.
I'm a human.
We would be speaking to each Africa don't deal with certain things, yeah? We're the most country that don't deal with certain things. As African, I'm proud to be an African. And that's part of our culture. We don't deal with certain things. And I'm a Rasta man. And in our culture, we don't deal with certain things. Because you know why? Because Allah made Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. Allah made father, mother, child. And Allah made it so that when a man and a woman come together, we can produce life, yeah? So the womb for us is a sacred place. When our sperm goes there, it's sacred. Because that is where our children come from. The children that you lot love so much. This is where they come from. Any man who even makes it seem like it's half alright. I'm not saying that the Muslims are doing this, but I'm saying the act of sending that same life force, you understand, to the shits, which is the main act that's going on in this thing that we're talking about. Even though you have people that are gay, that don't have any intercourse, the main act in homosexuality is anal. And a Rasta man is one batty man. And it's not just man and man, you know. It's not man and man, you know. It's not man and man. Any of you man that bend over your woman, any of you man that bend over your woman and stick it in your woman's ass is the worst batty man because you've got the other hole there. But yeah?
No, Rash, there's no conversation.